On today's episode, I'm visiting an iconic takeout spot in the DC area, Weenie Beenie in Arlington, Virginia. Opened in 1954, this shop with a walk-up window serves a classic menu of modest breakfast and lunch items, including one of the area's signature foods, the half smoke. The experience at Weenie Beenie is like a trip back in time. Join me on today's food adventure. Okay, I'm going to get started with my food from Weenie Beenie, and I got the signature item there, the half smoke. And you really can't do a video about Weenie Beenie without getting this. This is a iconic food in the Washington, D.C. area because half smokes originated in the D.C. area. And if you're not familiar with what it is, it's kind of like a hybrid. It's kind of part sausage, part hot dog, and some people believe the term half smoke it originates because it's kind of like a half hot dog, half sausage, or it may be referring to the fact that it's half beef and half pork. I believe that's those are the ingredients in a half smoke, and I got it with all the fixins: chili, mustard, relish, and onion. Ooh, it looks kind of messy. I had to transfer it to a carry-out container, this plastic container, because the wrapping paper that it was in was really getting messy and soggy from all the contents leaking out. Oh man, I don't know if you can see it, but they've split it in half. No pun intended, but yeah, they split it in half. You have two long planks basically working down the length of the hot dog bun. Oh man. I haven't had a half smoke in ages. I mean, since I was a kid, basically. My memories of eating half smokes are kind of blurry. I do recall them being very fatty, kind of. This is not tasting like it, meaning it's not very fatty. It just tastes like a meatier version of a hot dog, basically. It has really good flavor. I mean, it's very robust. But in terms of my biting into it and, having kind of juices and oils gushing into my mouth, I have some vague recollection of that happening. And also I have a recollection of it being thicker and rounder, the diameter, I mean. But since they've split it into two planks like they have, I'm not getting that sensation. But it's a very meaty, kind of robust hot dog. It's basically a hot dog flavor in my mind, but it's just like it's kind of bumped up a little bit. It's amped up a little bit. Okay, I got two sides. I'm gonna try the onion rings next. Wow. Wow, those are good. Sometimes onion rings are kind of limp and not crispy, but these are ridiculously crispy. Wow. Oh man, these are good. I haven't had onion rings in a long time. I mean, look at them. They have a very coarse kind of sandpapery finish on the outside and a very oniony flavor from a crisp piece of onion on the inside. Also at Weenie Beenie, they are known for their breakfast items, their breakfast sandwiches mainly. And I got a breakfast sandwich. It's the scrapple and egg sandwich on toast. I think they just all come on toast. I didn't ask for toast, but it came that way. And let me look at it. It's a slab of rectangular meat with an egg. I believe scrapple is made from pork bits, discarded pork parts, random pork trimmings and parts, and it's made into a mush mixed with cornmeal, among other things, and some spices. Then it's formed into a rectangular shape and then pan fried, I think. I mean, if I'm missing some of the steps, let me know if you're familiar with scrapple. And that's my understanding of it. I don't think I've had scrapple before. Maybe a long time ago as a kid. I don't know, but I don't have any clear recollection of ever having this. So let me try it. Scrapple, I believe, is popular in the mid-Atlantic region, here in the Washington, D.C. area. I don't know if it's popular, north of here in the Northeast, or maybe it's popular in the South. I don't know. If you know, let me know. I'm trying to decipher the flavor of it. It's being buffered by the egg and the toast right now. Oh, I'm gonna rip a piece off and try to eat it without any other adornment. Yeah, it has a very soft, mushy, slightly gritty texture to it. And it tastes like breakfast sausage a little bit, and then there's probably some Spam notes kind of thrown in, and I taste some pepper maybe. There's probably other things in there too, other spices, but that's what it tastes like. It tastes like a cross between Spam and sausage, breakfast sausage. But then it has a very thin kind of quality about it, and it's a lot mushier than Spam and sausage would be. Okay, I'm just working my way through my order. I got some potato wedges. Wow. Wow. I didn't really think much of these potato wedges or these fries. I think they just call them fries at Weenie Beenie. But wow, they're good. Wow. They're very crisp. Sometimes these large wedges like this, they can get really soft. And you're just tasting like mushy potato without any texture on the exterior. But these are really crispy. Wow. They're really good. And they're kind of orangey, kind of reddish orangey in color. There's some sort of seasoning on it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of seasoning it is, but it's really good. The seasoning really complements the potato. It doesn't really take away from the potato. It's salty and savory, but in kind of a gentle way. Okay, my next item is the barbecue pork sandwich. And apparently another specialty at Weenie Beenie is North Carolina style barbecue. From my understanding, North Carolina style barbecue is chopped pork. It's whole hog, and you smoke it, and you chop it up really finely, and you make a sandwich out of it. It's usually served with coleslaw on a bun, and the barbecue sauce is vinegar based. That's my understanding of North Carolina style barbecue, as opposed to the other styles popular in the U.S. And let me just dig in and see what this is all about. Oh man. The sauce is incorporated into the meat already, and there's a layer of coleslaw between the bun and the meat. So yeah, as I'm biting into it, the meat is exceedingly lush and soft, and it has a nice sour tang to it. But it's not overwhelming. It's very, very gentle and very complimentary to the meat. Wow. That's really good. Wow. And frankly, I was maybe not expecting too much, because I know barbecue can be really hit and miss in the Washington, D.C. area, but this kind of caught me off guard. Now, I've never been to North Carolina to explore the barbecue scene there, and maybe one day, hopefully I will get to do that, but this is really good. Wow. Okay, at Weenie Beenie, the menu also offers up other things too, beyond what they are known for and beyond their signature items. They have a fish sandwich also on the menu, and I think that might be like a second tier item. They're not, really famous for it, but it is a popular item there. And if you know anything about me, I like fish, and I couldn't resist ordering the fish sandwich. You can get it on bread, kind of like sandwich bread, or you can get a sub roll. And I chose the sub roll, and here goes. I think what I got was the fish royale. I think that's what they call it. It comes with all of the fixins. It has lettuce, tomato, and mayo, I believe. It's not just fish and bread. I think if I didn't get the royale, it would be much more simple. Wow. This is a really good fish sandwich. This kind of submarine loaf, it's really soft. It tastes kind of slightly toasty. They might have slapped it on the flat top grill before assembling the sandwich. I'm not quite sure what kind of fish this is. It might be whiting or something like that, but it's very meaty and it tastes really fresh. It has a strong fish flavor, but not a fishy flavor, if that makes any sense. It's a meaty kind of white flesh, and the tomatoes, lettuce, and mayo, I was thinking it might detract from the fish. You can kind of make a sandwich more complex than it needs to be, but instead of complicating it and maybe masking the fish, it really complements the fish. Well, that wraps up my visit to Weenie Beenie, and I'm glad I came because I've been meaning to have a meal here for a long time to get some food at this local institution. So it's kind of like crossing something off my bucket list, and I found out the food is pretty good, so I could come back here maybe conveniently, routinely for breakfast or lunch. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up. That would help out a lot. I'll catch you next time on my next food adventure. Take care. Bye-bye.